A number of fans on our website have said, why is our play so predictable? In the sense that I can sit in the stand and I can, some of the moves you can virtually say, he's going to kick it to him. And you know, you look at the game, if a fan can read a game, so can other managers. So how do you account for that?
Would you say Barcelona plays predictable?
Yeah, but
how do you stop that then?
They play predictable, but in the sense what they do is they move in little triangles, and
what do we do?
The difference being is our game is generally too slow,
right?
And it's also there's very, at the end of it you do a lot of passing, but there's very little end product.
End product as
goals.
You know that goals, you cannot control goals in football. You can control the amount of chances.
Yeah.
The having a predictable pattern of play is a compliment, because that means that the players work in a way that they know what they're doing, and in a way that you are in control of the ball and what you do. Being predictable, and I could tell you that Rooney is a very predictable player, or Agüero is a very predictable player, because he'll always do the same, but you can't stop it, and that's why they're so good. Barcelona, Spain are very predictable, and that's why they're so good. Being predictable in football is a real compliment. I don't think we're predictable enough. I think sometimes we're going into an instinctive play because we haven't mastered what we're good at. If we could be predictable enough, we'll be picking up more points. But don't bring scoring goals to the pattern of play, because pattern of play gives you opportunities and chances. If you go away from home and you have 10 corners, like we did against Aston Villa, if you go away from home and you get more chances than the opposition, that's because your predictable pattern of play is better than the opposition. Scoring the goals is taking the chances that could go down to decision of a player, good contact on the ball, it could be a good decision from the referee, a bad decision. That's the penalty of Ben Watson. It hits the keeper, it goes into his path, it could have gone anywhere. The penalty against Swansea, it hits the keeper, it goes outside. Those are moments, and it's still the same penalty. Against Norwich to score, those are the same penalty incident. It's got 3 different faces. Being predictable as a team, I don't think we're predictable enough yet. The day will be predictable, I'll tell you, and that'll be when we've done our work properly.
I understand what you're saying to me. Now these stats were off Vital's website, but if you look at the
reliable, yeah. Barry, you're on the fence.
But basically, it's the number of shots other teams have had compared to ours. They've had more shots. These are home and away.
Which one?
Wolves.
Go game by game.
Up to the Fulham game, is there was a total. Wigan Athletic made 127 shots. 67 of those was on target.
You can't see that.
By one game?
No, this is
over
right. The number of games of the Fulham game.
You can go like that because.
But then, if you let me finish my point, is basically other teams have had 148 shots against us, and they had 81 on target.
So them shots, what do you count as a shot? Sometimes I get someone they had 3 shots, and that was blocked 2 yards away from the boot of the player.
Yeah,
that's not a shot, is it?
Well, no, but what I'm saying,
Ura Yega's miss on Sunday wasn't a shot on target.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you look at
and Franco's second half shot on target, that even my grandma would save it. That was a shot on target. You need to understand the
yes,
stats.
I do understand. I perfectly understand it.
Like Wolves had 10 shots on target, and that's because Ali was an unbelievable form, and he delayed 2 goals. I don't think he was man of the match because he didn't do anything spectacular. Christoph Berra saved, yes. The other 2 delayed 2 goals. Save, ends up in the back of the net. I would rather just let it go in. There's no 3 shots in one action. Do you understand?
Yes,
stats are very, very.
Yeah, I know they're loose, but what basically what I'm saying is, if they're all done on the same basis, that will account for errors on either side,
Yeah.
and misjudgments on either side. But basically, what I'm saying is the other sides have basically had more opportunities than us. And what I'm saying, despite the method of play.
No, I don't agree. That's not right.
Fulham.
That's not right.
We battered Fulham.
Yeah.
And lost 2-0.
Martin Yole, after the game, came to my office and said, I apologise. So I don't know how we won that.
You shouldn't have won that,
but he doesn't come out on the press, does he, saying that? He says, Wigan's learned a lesson today. That's how you interpret them stats, and I interpreted how Fulham felt that day. He said, I don't know, we never got going. You stopped Danny Murphy, we couldn't get 3 passes together, and we were very, very lucky.
But that's where in my view, that's where the problem lies, because if you look at how Fulham played, their passing was more incisive than ours, because
what passing result?
They have no passing.
Yeah, what I'm saying is their actual passing is there are a couple of chances resulted in goals. I mean, we made thousands of passes. I'm not saying thousands, but quite a lot of passes, no goals.
Yeah, but we hit the post, we hit the inside of the post. Swassa doesn't know what happens in the first half. The ball hits him and it goes out. Gary Coble's got a free header in the 6-yard box. We got another 3 situations where we are 2v2. Albert Boussat got a great ball to go to the Jaeger. If you play that game 10 times, you'll win it 9. That's a reality. We're not going to change that. Football is going to happen. I've seen France playing against Scotland, and Scotland won 1-0. How did they win? I can't explain it. But it happened, and that's football.
Yeah, no.
All we can do is play in a way that you're going to win 9 out of 10. So the key is, if we play like against Fulham in every game now until the end of the season, we'll have enough points to be top 12. Guaranteed. If we're hoping to win a game like Fulham did, maybe we'll win 1 game or 2, but we'll lose the other 26. And that's a reality.
I remain to be convinced.
Sorry?
I remain to be convinced.
Guys, we've got about 15 minutes left, so if there's anything you really want to get off your chest, don't delay.
You always have points targets within the season. Is your points target still realistic, and if so, where do you need to be by, say, the end of the year to achieve that?
I think this season we got, with the players we got a great chance to finish the season really, really strong, stronger than any other season. The points tally for me is the same target. The target always been to beat last season's, so we need to get above 42. Now we are in deficit. We are -6, where easily the Fulham game, the penalty against Swansea, the 2 points in Newcastle should have been something. We had them there. I'm not saying by the way we played, the points were there. Now we need to get them. We need to get them 6 points. But I still think the target has to be above 42 points. Even though I think this season there'll be needed less points to stay up because of the way the teams are playing.
Would you think we need to be by the turn the
No, the way, remember that December we got a black December. We're playing against some side that I don't think you heard much of it. But I don't think it's a matter of getting a certain amount of points. I think it's getting a good momentum. Saturday is massive game, massive, and we have to understand that we go into the game forgetting about the past, forgetting about the last 8 games. I think that's what we have to change. As a fans, we need to make sure that the player gets onto the pitch and he feels that we got an opportunity, rather than feeling sorry about ourselves. Oh, another chance we missed, or they get a corner and Samba scores with his back. And those things, we need to be ready to make sure that we are successful on Saturday. And once we get one successful result, our season will trigger it, because we've been too good in many aspects just to.
Do you not think December will come at the wrong time then?
No.
What was it, November, January?
You have to play these sides. So I've got huge belief that we can. This season is going to be the season we're going to beat Man United. And
can I put some money on that?
Yeah, I think we should.
Is playing those larger sides going to be an opportunity to sort of go in with nothing to lose and ditch some of the mental baggage, possibly.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think we need to be realistic. It's very, very difficult to get points against these sides, but I don't think we got anything to lose. The way we're going to go into these games wanting to win and trying to win. So we're not going to go damage limitation. Is the approach that we had, and 2 years ago we were very, very successful to beat the sides that we did 2 years ago. I think it's a real example that we got better. We're better prepared now, and we should be able to be confident in them games.
I think, you know, I mean, you look at Spurs second half. They played brilliantly to start with. A couple of little tweaks, and you know, we had them on the run in that first half until unfortunately Gareth Bale went on the run and did for Big Steve. But what I find frustrating, and I'm sure you do as well, is that that's in this run, those things aren't sort of big enough and often enough, and you know, it's frustrating because you know that you can see a team that can live with anybody in this division.
Yes.
But we're not doing it, and like you say, it's the mistakes are causing that mental baggage.
But I think we created a wrong snowball. You know, it's been one game and you think, oh, we were unlucky there, and then it goes into another one, and then it becomes a bigger and bigger. Now we need to go to, in a way, we need to, okay, just get rid of what happened. Let's start the season on Saturday. And if you see the action, I would invite you to see the action when Hugo misses the target. The reaction of all the players, they felt like it was the end of the world, and we were affected for a minute. Then, if we would have lost that game straight away, 3-0 or whatever, I would say we got a real problem. But this team is ready just to brush up and start playing and finish the way we finished in the first half, and that's what we got in this squad. And that squad needs support. And the moment that we get one positive result, we'll create a good momentum and we'll get all the rewards. But it's true that now, when you need the decision from the referee, it doesn't come. When you got a great opportunity, you see a mountain. And when they got a ball in the last third, it seems that is a real threat. And that's a mental approach that we need to change.